and faithful Easy Rider here at Rangerstop, back for RVT Entertainment. My guest at this time is probably the most awesome Pink Ranger of all time. She's also done video game work, Black Ops 2. She's starred in Chuck. She's done so much TV work, CSI and CSI. It's insane. She's a Renaissance woman. She really is. She's my favorite Pink Ranger, the lovely Jen herself, Erin.
Aww.
I'm gonna faint now. Erin Cahill.
Oh, thank you.
You are my favorite Pink Ranger ever.
Thank you.
I worship Time Force. This man can attest to that.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hi.
she's amazing. And I'm going to get her some questions here. First off, Erin, how did you get into acting?
I started acting when I was 4. I got so lucky. My mom is a high school teacher, still to this day, and she was teaching, doing theater, and she needed a kid, so she was like, "You're going to do this play," and then that was it. I did 2 when I was 4 years old, 2 plays that year, and ever since then I was like, "That's what I'm going to do with my life."
There you have it. Simple as that. Second, what would you say was your most fondest memory from working on Power Rangers?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's hard to pick just one.
Take your time. I'm hourly.
Okay. Well, a couple things. We all got along so well. I'm sure you've heard us say in panels.
Oh yes.
We were all like family, but Michael and Jason and I have stayed they're my brothers. I love them so much.
You guys go con hopping all the time, and I talked with Jason at Morphicon one year, and he said the exact same thing. You're all a neat little family.
Yeah,
we're family.
Absolute family. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's funny. I've only done I think 6 or 7 at this point. I know, and the boys. So it's still relatively new to me, but I love being with Jason because he's done a lot more, and he is just like. He's so proficient at it. So we just have a blast. I don't know if you guys have come near our table. We just goof around all day. We photobomb each other's pictures, and we, just do. If we have, like today, there was a picture of both of us that a fan wanted signed, and I signed by him. Just to, we just mess around with each other. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite memories, though, was because we were all a family and it was such long hours, we would fall asleep in each other's dressing rooms, and we would whoopee cushion each other, and we just had so much fun.
So,
you know what? Actually, one of my favorite memories, this interview's gonna be 8 hours long, is the morning the show premiered. Because we had been filming for, however long at that point.
Right.
We all got together. Jason couldn't be there, but we all got together, and we had a basketball that represented Jason. We got together in our PJs and made breakfast and watched the first episode together. And we took a picture together with holding a basketball because Jason couldn't be there. So in our PJs, we're like, Jason's here in spirit. But that was one of the sweetest. I just never had an experience of family like that.
Right. See, this is why we need Saturday morning cartoons. Those memories are gone forever. See, you're not going to get memories like that anymore. Saturday morning cartoons, they need to bring them back. See, this is why you need Saturday morning. Hang with your buddies, your friends, and I can't believe I'm using this term, but your besties, basically.
Yeah, they are. They still to this day are. I mean, they're more than that now. At the time we had all become best friends, and we really became a family by the end of it, and we stayed a family.
Right.
Someone just came in. Hi.
We'll edit around this. So that's great, Erin.
Oh yeah, please. Will you edit out all the silly things I say? 'Cause I say silly things.
Well, we'll do our best.
I do much better when someone gives me lines to say. Otherwise, I'm kind of like a dork.
I understand. Here's one I've really been wanting to ask. What was it like working on The Ventriloquist?
Oh wow! Thank you. The Ventriloquist was a short film I did with Kevin Spacey. Do you know that I still to this day have not seen it?
Really?
Yeah. I haven't. There's a bunch of my work I haven't seen. There was a movie called The Ranch that just came out a couple years ago with Devin McGinn and Steve Berg. Great actors. I was the only female in the kid. It was an ensemble, so there were 5 of us leads, I think, 6 leads. John Grise. Love him. Have not seen it. Wow. Sometimes I just miss my work.
It's just working with Academy Award winner Kevin Spacey. That's kind of humbling.
It was, watching him work was such a gift. It was like an acting lesson. And it was so great because as the name is, the ventriloquist. He was a ventriloquist.
Right.
And when we did a rehearsal, and I completely forgot I was in the scene, and I was just watching him, And then I was like, right. Because he's just so brilliant.
He is.
Yeah.
He's real amazing. He's doing the new Call of Duty game. And speaking of which...
I heard.
Speaking of which
Yes.
they sort of invited someone else back to do. How was it doing motion capture on Black Ops 2? And do you do some of your own stunts nowadays?
Some of them. Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah. And, because I've shot guns since I was 8. My dad is proud card-carrying member of the NRA.
So is mine.
Yeah. So he made a range in our backyard, so I grew up shooting pistols and rifles, and I still have never shot anything living.
She's a
That's
keeper.
not my jam. But I've shot at, targets my whole life. And so I do, whenever I get guns, like an episode of NCIS LA I was in just aired.
I know, I saw that one.
Yeah, and I got to shoot guns, which I hadn't gotten to do. Anyway,
Be
but Call of
badass.
Duty, yeah, right? It was a really fun role.
It was.
Call of Duty, though, doing motion capture is so liberating and so much fun for so many reasons.
Your friend
First,
Jason does it. He
Jason.
did a Resident Evil game, which
Yep.
was also great.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just...
Jason. But yeah, sorry, I'm losing my voice a little. I'm a little like a telephone operator.
It happens.
The video, so it's so fun because as an actress, you get hair and makeup and wardrobe. It takes like an hour to get ready in the
Forever.
mornings. Yeah. But for motion capture, you just put on a suit, no makeup, they put dots on your face, and you do it. So it's like the best because it feels like you're just, for an actress, it's like being in your pajamas. And then, normally we do coverage.
Right.
So we'll have 2 or 3 cameras depending on the project, and if it's like a 2-person scene and they're here, you'll get coverage this way, you'll get a wide shot this way, all kinds of things. And the way they shoot in the video games, the sound stages, is they have 3 of the 4 walls are covered with little cameras.
Right.
So they get all of your movements. So you do it, you rehearse, then do it once or twice, and they've got it. So as an actress, it's insane. It's kind of like theater. You just do it.
Yeah, one and done,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I know you didn't do that awesome jumping scene from the Wild Force team up. It's just amazing. It'd be awesome to see you redo that today. That awesome thing where you throw the cloak off, Jen, and you go down the hill shooting that big gun. You could do that now. You
Wasn't
could
that
probably
fun?
do that was just total. You're channeling Laura Croft from Tomb Raider
Totally.
back there.
That's what we kept saying when I was on
That's what
set.
I got. Yeah,
And the
that's-
leather outfit and everything. Yeah.
Love that. That's probably my favorite. And
Thank
of course,
you.
last but not least, what can we expect from Erin down the line? Shameless plug time. What are you
Well,
working
thank
on?
you. I just finished a movie it's called It Snows All the Time, with multiple Academy Award winners and/or nominees: Taryn Manning, Leslie Ann Warren, Brett Cullen. It also had Sterling Knight, and it's a beautiful story about, based on a real life story about a family struggle with Alzheimer's.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I felt so grateful to be part of it. I just finished that up in Nebraska like a couple weeks ago. So that'll come out next year. And then I randomly did a series of Old Navy voiceovers, not with this raspy voice, but with my normal voice.
Right.
But with Deborah Wilson from Mad TV, and so me and Deborah did this. So you'll hear me on the radio. How fun is that? So it's good. I have some fun things,
TV, movies, video game, radio. Does this woman cover all her bases or what? Renaissance woman right
Oh,
here.
thank
She's
you.
so amazing. Erin, it's a dream come true talking to you. Thank you so much
Thank
for taking
you.
your time. It's just amazing talking to you. Love Time Force, and
Thank you.
until next time, for more from Rangerstop RVT, I'm Easy Rider reminding you that the fan sub will never die. Later.
Love you guys.